Alright, let's today do one day with the Minimachine. So, it's been a long time since I filmed anything, and it's good reasons for it. I've been extremely busy, or it's not a long time since I filmed anything. I filmed a lot, but I haven't edited and put it out on YouTube. But as you can see, there are stuff around me. And today we don't mother the living van something. It's someone that had a leaking one and needed roof over their head for a night because it was raining a lot yesterday. But anyways, today, so instead of posting something and explaining a lot about this is why and this is this and stuff like that, and that's why you haven't seen any films or anything lately, I thought we will just do a day and you will understand, because now it's morning and we are going out, tractor is ready, and yeah. Let me just get the camera installed and I will explain more. Then we are heading out with the tractor. We got the hook lift trailer on the back, and we are going to pick up the case excavator. And see, yeah, everything is with us. So it's been a month since the last video I put out or something like that. So let's just explain it that today is okay, I need to find my that is just terrible. You can't film like that. Alright, then we are at location where the case is. This is a separate video, but you will be seeing this later in this video. Just for explaining a day with me. We have to have this also with us. So I'll do a little bit more explanation when I get the mount that doesn't make the camera shake. But so we are here just to pick up the case right now. The case is here with the claw installed, but we are just needing one bucket for the job we are doing today. So let's just see. Someone are working in this street, so it's a bit narrow and tight to get in here. Someone had dumped a lot of gravel in the middle of the road. Wonder who. I guess I know it. So then we are just dropping down the box, putting the excavator in it, and we are going to another job, because this job I am putting up a retaining wall. You'll see it a little bit later in this video, and when you're putting up a retaining wall, it's a lot better to be two than doing it single player. Single player is a little bit difficult because you always have to adjust the rocks and everything, and then it's nice to have someone with you. So Torivar is helping me on this, but Torivar is now on his day job, so we have to wait until he is finished doing that, and then he will just throw some food in his stomach and get here and help me. But first, let's get the case on. Alright, we have picked up the excavator and we are heading out for a quick job. So, as explained, the place where we picked up the excavator, that's where I'm working with Torivar, and that's we are doing in the afternoons. Now it's daytime, it's morning, so then Torivar is at his day job as mentioned, and I quit my day job. So 1.5 months ago I was finished with my day job. There were one reason for it actually, but I took it as a good reason for just quitting it and just go ahead with my own company and do stuff like that. So that's why the videos have been so late, this 30 days or more since the last video, and it's because I've been working a lot just to have enough money in my account to just know that I can do whatever if when winter comes and stuff like that. I don't have to worry about the money and stuff like that since I don't have my day job anymore. So that's what I've been doing, and also yeah, the little time I had left has been for family and maintenance of machines. But I have been filming a lot, so that's not, there will be a lot of videos as soon as I get a little bit more time on my hand. I just actually had this morning, I was with my computer and just making a plan for it, and for work I am booked until December, so that is pretty nice. That is good to have all that work in my pocket, so I know I have something to do. Why did I quit my day job? Well, I was working for, this is a tough word, Minimachines or something like that, here in my town, and I was working as a project manager for technical jobs or projects, I would say. Project manager for technical projects like water and sewage, cemeteries, if you are building a new one, bridges, yeah, and a lot of other stuff, roads and stuff like that. So in my work I had a lot to do with the other entrepreneurs in this town, the bigger ones that are doing jobs like that. And in my job I was getting all the prices and stuff like that for what the projects they were doing. I was looking over the prices and yeah, stuff like that. So the entrepreneurs felt that it was wrong of me that was doing entrepreneur work in the afternoons with my company, that I knew all their prices. I thought that it wasn't any problem because the prices are for the official projects for the multi-blind city or stuff like that. So the prices doesn't compare to what you're doing in someone's garden. So, but anyways, they felt it like that, so they took it up with my boss. My boss felt they had a good point, so he asked me if I wanted to sell my company or just get rid of it, sell all the machines and everything and continue in the job, or if I wanted to quit there. So for me it was not an easy choice. I had the best job in the world, but I was sitting in the office, I wasn't doing anything practical with my work, and I felt like I do really want to do something practical with my job, and that's why I had my company from the beginning of it, because I thought it was a little bit boring just sitting in the office doing nothing. So that was the reason I started my company, because I liked doing the excavation and stuff like that, and working on machines and everything. I liked that very much. So with that in mind, I just quit my job and I made another company. So I now have two, but it's the same, doing the same job. It's just I needed another form of company for doing a lot more work. So I kept my Minimachine company. That's the company that owns all the machines, and then I have another company that does all the work. So yeah, that's why I quit my day job, and that's why I'm doing this full time now, and full time and then some. So and then some is just to be sure that I have enough money in my account when winter comes, and if we get little snow and no snow clearing jobs or stuff like that, and snow clearing is not very good paid. It's really bad, so it's not something you want to live out of. It's just more for not going that much in minus every month. You do the snow clearing jobs. So I don't know if the competition is too big or what's up with it, but it seems like you can't get any good prices there. So, and I got fuel in the case, and we are ready to go and do some work. It started to rain a little bit, but that's also one of the reasons why I'm doing this job today, because it doesn't need me to be outside of the machine very much. I am just switching between tractor and excavator. So that's why I quit my day job. I'm doing this full time, and yeah, I think it's fun. This summer I will be hauling ass, doing as much work as possible, just to fill up my account and everything, and just get ready for whatever comes along. And yeah, it looks really great. I have a lot of work, and a lot of great customers, and yeah, that is very good. And hopefully when things are getting normalized and stuff like that, I will have more time for YouTube also and do my videos, because I think that is fun. But right now it's not a priority, because I need to do what makes me money, and that's doing excavation jobs and stuff like that. So then I'm doing these small jobs in daytime, and I do a little bit bigger jobs where I need a little bit help from my friends and stuff like that in the afternoons. And hopefully next year I will have someone employed with me, and that will do everything a lot more easier. But right now, this year, starting up everything, and also with winter in mind, I don't want to like have any employee and stuff like that. But as soon as spring is closing in, I will for sure be looking into that. And that's also one of the good reasons for starting my other company. That's because that company is a lot better to have employees in than the other one. So yeah, hopefully everything will turn out well. If not, the job I had is not the last in the world. There are other works, so no worries there. Yeah, let's go do some work. What we are doing here today is just removing all this overburden that they have from a build project. So they just want it gone, and that's what we are doing. So it's just excavator and tractor just digging everything out. Nice and easy. It should be. Is it ever nice and easy? Try and find out where the ground is, and not just this grass and stuff like that. Where are the edges? What we are doing here is just removing all this overburden that we can see here. Just slope it down and yeah, make it look prettier. It's just overburden from an earlier project the guy here had. So nice and easy, should be. Alright, that's trailer number 1 ready to go. So then it's around 1 hour round trip to go and dump this. And also the one that had the caravan car in the workshop, they are taking it out now, so we have to go and let them out. So that will also cost us 10 minutes. But anyways, on the road. So driving to the dump site, that takes some time, but it's something I gotta do, so there is nowhere closer to get rid of this. So and I'm guessing we have 2 more left, but 30 minutes, then we are back with the excavator and ready to fill the next one. Alright, number 2 in place. Empty trailer, let's go fill it up again. Right, next round, let's see. Do we make it with 1 more load or is it 2? I'm guessing 2, maybe 1 big one. Alright, we are driving a little bit smaller one this time, since, as you can see, I have a little bit more room in the back, but we will drive a little bit faster, and it's just that little lump left and some few rocks. Should go great. Number 3 in the books. Let's go and get number 4, and then we're done with this job, and then it's just home, some dinner, and out again. fourth and last load, hopefully, or it is. There ain't anymore, so that's great. Then it's just 50 minutes and we are back again. Then we are back for picking up the excavator. We are bringing back to the work site where I'm building the retaining wall. And yeah, I don't know if we will be building any retaining wall today because it is pouring outside. It's raining like crazy. It is wind and not really nice weather. So I don't think we will be building anything as long as it doesn't calm down, but it's already 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and yeah, I don't think there will be any retaining wall building today. Hopefully we can build some tomorrow, get the first row on the retaining wall done, and yeah, listen to the wind. Wow. Really nice to just sit inside the excavator and the tractor today. Mostly the tractor. The excavator loading up all the loads, that doesn't take long. So I got totally about 3 hours of excavation today, and that's also including the driving to the work site, and then we have a few hours driving from the work site again. So love to get an engine brake on this tractor. That would have been so great going downhill. Like from here, there are 2 hills I need to use the brake for. It's not much. It's just a little bit down the hills. But an engine brake would have fixed that, no doubt. So that would have been so great. Or a Telma brake. Something you hook up to the driveline with magnets and stuff and bits like that, and it just breaks the engine driveline with magnets and something like that. So that's also pretty awesome. But I don't think it's useful installing on a used tractor like this. But if I had, for example, if I was buying a new one, I would definitely buy it with an engine brake or a Telma brake. Going on this hill on the engine brake, applying it now would have been perfect, because you can see my RPMs are running out. So you have to brake a little bit, just ease everything down, let off the brake a little bit, and one more time, brake everything a little bit down, and then we can just roll that last part. So the brakes are no problem. I got brakes on the trailer also, so we are stopping if we need to, but it is like, instead of wearing out the brakes, we could have just had an engine brake. Engine brake is just a flap or something inside the exhaust that are restricting the exhaust, so the engine can't get rid of the exhaust. Works great. So, not how you are supposed to do it, but more fun that way. You can see the edge here, it's cracked all the way, but that's from earlier, from now. So, yeah. Then I saved the workers here for a little bit of work. Alright, then it's back, picking up the excavator and home for some dinner. The sun is up, maybe there will be some retaining wall today, we'll see. Alright, back in the street, ready to get the case, just turn around and throw the box down. Alright, quite a day, but back at the shop. So got some pipe delivered today, some plastic for having on the walls, because this year I think it's about 8 houses that need drainage, so that's quite a few. So just a quick sneak peek of the shop, and yeah, I was planning to move in here pretty early this year, but the electricians that were mounting new lights and new outlets and everything, they didn't get finished in time, and when they were finished and I could start moving in, excavation season was at full throttle, so there was no time for moving in with shelves and everything. So that's something I have to do when I get the time for it. Like it's looking now, it will probably be December. So, but little office here. Door is too narrow for the snowblower, so we need to take it out to get it in here, and some storage space back in here as well. So, pretty nice shop, and I can get all the machines inside, and I can even take the case in. I can take the tractor in for service and everything. So that's pretty awesome. But now it's home to get some dinner. It's 7 o'clock in the evening.